Namaste. Hello. I'm Samit from Akshobhya Foundation. What is jealousy? Why do people get jealous over each other? And what does jealousy turn out to become into? First of all, jealousy simply means an unconscious acceptance of the fact of your own failure. You don't have faith in yourself. You have faith in somebody else's ability. You have made an unconscious parameter which you set, and you make yourself feel that you have not reached the parameter in comparison with somebody else. When you start comparing yourself with somebody else, what happens is you see the difference, and this is obvious. You will see the difference between each and every human being because no human being is equal to the other. Everybody is simply unique. Now, when you are already unique, you are going to compare your attributes or characteristics or your ability with somebody who is already there. And when you are comparing, you are already accepting the fact that you are not capable enough. It's already accepted. Only then you jump into the comparison. Once you start comparing, what happens? You pinpoint to yourself that you are not there. You are not going to make it. You are not going to reach it. Or you take it as an inspiration either that no, I have to reach him, I have to beat him, and I have to make more efforts on goals or results than that person is doing. Now, what happens here is you become greedy. That is, you become just result oriented person. When you are more into the result oriented aspect of life, you simply cannot accept failures. Once failure happens, you can't make it a stepping stone to your success. You become caught up in the cycle that results are the main important thing that you are doing what you are doing. And this creates a havoc in your life. This creates a lot of confusion in your life. And this becomes a division in yourself too. Let me tell you a story. Once, after the whole of Ramayana war was over, everybody, including Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, Hanuman, and everybody returned back to Ayodhya. After returning back to Ayodhya, everybody were assigned by Lakshmana to do a job. Why? Lakshmana was jealous of Hanuman. Lakshmana, during the war, he understood that Hanuman had supernatural powers. That's why Rama was always calling Hanuman, Hanuman, Hanuman. But even after coming back to Ayodhya, now also Rama still keeps continuing to call Hanuman for his service. Now Lakshmana is jealous. Lakshmana starts to wonder, now somehow I have to put this Hanuman out of the show. His work for Ramayana is over. What is he doing in this palace? Let me plan up something and make him get away from this work. So he makes a huge list. A list of work assigned for each and everybody residing in the kingdom to do a particular task. So he assigns work, and it was a huge list. He makes a huge list, takes the list and goes to Rama for his approval, since Rama was the king. Rama looks at this list and he just reads 4 to 5 and he gets bored. He says, okay, do a thing, you give this list to Hanuman. If Hanuman says, okay, I will approve it. Now Lakshmana gets more jealous. He takes the list anyways because Rama has already told it, so he goes to Hanuman and gives it. Hanuman looks at the list. He looks at this long list. After he looks at the list, he gets to know that there is no single activity where Hanuman's name is mentioned. So Hanuman asks, how come my name isn't there in the entire list? So Lakshmana says, see, I have distributed all the activities to all the people in the kingdom. I think you were left out somewhere. See if there is some work which is left out that you can do or something, and then you write your name in that. Lakshmana knew consciously that there is no work left. So Hanuman saw the entire list. He went through, he kept the list down and he started to think. He was wondering what to do. Suddenly he got an idea. He looked at Lakshmana and said, see, I want just one work. And Lakshmana asks, what? And Hanuman says, whenever Rama is sleepy or when he is yawning, I will go near his mouth and do this. It is in our Indian culture that whenever a person yawns, he himself or other person will go to the person's mouth and do a snap during the yawn. This custom was introduced by Hanuman actually. So Hanuman says, let me do this. So Lakshmana says, only this work? Fine, take the job, be happy. The next day, Lakshmana notices everywhere Hanuman is there again, wherever Rama goes. This time even to the bathroom, even to the bedroom, even to his personal space. Everywhere Hanuman is walking and following him. He's not even trying to give privacy to Rama and Sita in their bedroom. He's turned his face outside the kingdom, standing in the window space and waiting there. Now Lakshmana is even more angry, even more furious. He goes straight to Hanuman and asks, what are you doing? Your job was to do the snap whenever Rama yawns. Why are you here everywhere now, including bathroom and bedroom? What is wrong with you? Hanuman says, see, the dilemma is this. I really don't know when Rama will yawn. He might yawn in his bedroom, he might yawn in his bathroom, he might yawn in his kitchen. I'll have to always be present. I really don't know when he's going to yawn. So whenever he yawns, I have to snap. Now because of this jealousy, Lakshmana couldn't do anything else but tear the sheet and says, I give up, do whatever you want, and he walks out. This is exactly lesson what we need to carry. You have your own creativity, you have your own ways, and you have your own inner strength and ability, which you can assign for the task that you are given for. That person whom you are jealous about has got his own creativity. That person is going to produce that creativity in that work. That doesn't mean you are not creative. You can put the creativity that you have for the assigned job, and you will make wonderful progress in this work. But to get this jealousy out of your head, first of all, we need to stop being result oriented, seeking more for result, and start loving the work that you are doing. Most of the time you are working only for the sake of result. So that brings a lot of barriers to you. That brings stress to your life. So stop doing any work or anything based on its result, but simply enjoy doing the task of what is being given. Now, to enjoy what you are supposed to be doing, you need to have awareness. You need to be present in that work. You need to start loving the work. To be present to the work, you need to have the mind diverted to the present moment. And the only method that can get your mind to the present moment is meditation. So log on to www.akshobhyafoundation.com. Let me help you stay in the present moment. Register now and let's enjoy meditating. Thank you.